Welcome back to Not Today Craps, where we try to go over some strategy, a little bit of talking through like what to do on a next roll, how to preserve our bankroll, and take profit, right? A lot of people just make videos and they have these weird martingale strategies that can work for a little while, but eventually will end up losing. The best bet in the casino by far, or on craps table, is the don't pass, right? You're at an extreme disadvantage on the come out roll. So like when the game pucks off and the game's starting, 7-11 hurts you, so you're at an extreme disadvantage. But once you get a number, you're kind of at an advantage, right? Because 7 has 6 ways to roll out of 36. 6 and 8 have 5, and so on and so forth. 5, 9 have 4, 4, 3, or 4 and 10 get worse, and then the 3 and 11, and then the 2 and the 12, right? So, to be honest, this is a very underutilized bet at the craps table, right? I apologize for the camera. I don't know what's going on. It's like blurry. Maybe did it correct itself? It's like autofocus. I have no idea what the problem is. Just bear with me until like, maybe I need a new webcam. Maybe the auto. When I go and like mess around with the settings, it's crystal clear. But then when it's on this app where I'm streaming, it's just not it's just not coming out clear on the stream. I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure that out. I just wanted to pump the video out. You know, if you're here for 4K, ultra 4K video and not the actual lesson, we'll say, even though I'm not I'm not the be all end all, but we've been here for 64 videos, 65 videos, the 65th, right? And we only lost once, right? With a little bit of luck involved. Listen, craps is a game of luck, right? You can't, nobody knows what the next roll of the dice is going to be, right? And you have to kind of hedge your bet, keeping the 7 in mind, right? We all want those mega god rolls where you just keep on rolling 6, 8s, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10s, and missing the point, and just keep on, or hitting the point and just keep on going without ever hitting the 7. Those come far and few in between, right? Far and few. If you're on any table, a 7, it feels like it comes every like third roll. It's kind of crazy. So we're going to start off with a $100 or $400 pass. I'm going to do something a little different today and try to gain some bankroll here. We start with 4,000, so I got $3,500 in black, $500 in green. And we're trying to run it up to $400 profit. Maybe we'll try to make double that today. Playing a little bit safer, right? Let's go. 6-5 yo. We're going to start with the yo again. I rolled like a million of these a few videos back. 6-5 yo. This is a loss. Some people like to hedge on the come out. I really don't care. Let's just get a 0.7. Figures. We're starting off juicy. We're down 800 already. It's all right. Let's go. 6. That's 617. $1,200 just like that. Eviscerated. But we're gonna stick with it, right? I'm gonna do a 6-8. I'm gonna try and do a 6-8 working on the come out, right? 6, hard 6. There we go. So now this is like another part of the strategy we're gonna do. So that pays 175, right? We're gonna take this down. All right, take this back to the rack. This travels to the 6. Whoops. This travels, right? Now, I'm just going to be, I'm going to get some red here. Sorry, I'm nasally this morning. We're going to do a $90 6. And basically, we can't lose right now, right? We're either a $90 6 pays no, we're not doing it. We're going to do a 300. Never mind. What am I doing here? We're going to do a $360. Again, you scale it down. If you're playing a $100 pass line, it'd be 90. That's where I'm getting messed up. 360 pays 420. So right now we can't lose. So if a 7 hits, we win $40, right? Because this is 360. If a 6 hits, we win $20 because that pays 420. This is 400. So let's just roll this out until either one happens. Yo, that's 2 yos. I'm gonna have a yo counter soon, man. That's all I do is throw yos anymore. Back-to-back yos. Unbelievable. That's 3 already. 7 out. Man, we've had one. I threw in the dice like 7, 8 times. Had one number come out. All right, so that's 7 out. So that pays 400, right? So we made $40. That's just the smartest way. We haven't been playing like this because we've just been messing around. But that is how you handle that situation, right? That's how you handle that. So we made 175 because we hit the 6 and on the come out, which we're going to play again. We're going to have these because we're down now. So to me, I'm going to play these and risk. This is the way I'm going to play. You can play however you want. That's a 10. Right, so this travels to the 10. Now I'm just going to play the 6-8. Right? That's up to you. Now, what you could do is play 300 here, which maybe we'll do. So if we hit a 10, right, we can play safe. We can play this game. Once you get on the come out, you can play this game unbelievably safe, right? So it's up to you. You can do 300 here, because this will pay 600. You'll have a $200 profit, or you'll have a $100 profit if a 7 comes out. That's up to you on how you want to play. Like, you can play like this. Once you survive, but again, you're going to nickel and dime, and then you're going to get eaten up. You're going to get eaten up on the come-out roll, unless you hedge, which you can. But we're trying to make money elsewhere, right? So we're trying to do 300 with these numbers, and I'm going to take my chances against the 10, right? With a 6 and 8, I suggest you kind of, play the way we just played. 360 against 400, and then either you're going to make 40 or $20 against a 6 and 8. Against a 10, I'm going to take my, you have to take your chances on a 10, right? So hard, that's just like the game theory that you have to think about. Hard 8, so that pays 175. Now again, also, it's up to you what you want to do. Maybe you want to press here. I'm going to press because we're down. You may want to recoup. I'm trying to hit the back-to-back 8s, right? That's what I'm trying to do. And we'll see if it works out for us. 7 out. It did not work for us. But we still made money, right? Made 150. This goes bye-bye. We made 400 here, right? This comes back. And again, as you can see, we're just making our money back slowly and just having fun. 9. Again, the come out 7s, you can have a million of them. I'm just going to gamble that, again, you can run it through the don't come. There's like so many ways you can play this game. It's like impossible to make a video just, playing it all. That's why I encourage everybody here. Again, like, comment, subscribe, right? Play along with the strategy that you think will work for the day, right? And see how you fare against how I fare, and if you make more money at the end of the video. That's, you know, that's a little fun thing to do. So this is on the 9. And again, we're just going to start it off on the 6 and the 8. Or maybe this time we're going to go 410. Those pay a lot more, right? We're going to do a 410 and try to hit some 4s and 10s. And we'll see if that works for us, right? 2. Aces. Aces on the loose. 11. Yo, that's the 4th yo this session. Just bet the yo, man. 4, there we go. 314. 314. So 150 pays 300, right? So we get 300. I'm just going to take it back. And again, now we'll give them the $10 or $5 commission, whatever you want, if you want to pay it or not. We don't have to here. So it's up to you. You can take these bets down, right? You can take them down if you want, right? Or, again, we just made 300. We can risk getting whacked on the 9. Or we just kind of go hedge the 9. You know, we can go, we banked $300 on one, before. Now we can go basically, you know, 350 on the 9 if we wanted and guarantee a win, right? This is what you have to think about as you're playing. We already hit for 300. You know, if you can win $300 a shooter, that's insane. You know, so like we can bet what is it? 350 pays I think 420, right? Let me just do this quick math here. It pays 490. So 350 pays 490 here, right? So you can win $90 or $50 extra. This is up to you on how you want to play. Me, I'm just going to gamble it right now and see if we can hit another 4 and 10, right? And we did. Oh man, hard 4 back to back. Got lucky. That's all that is luck, right? Another 300. Now I'm in the hand for basically free. I made $200, so I made $600, right? We made $600, right? This is 400, so I already made this back. So I already made $200 if a 9 hits. If a 7 out, I made 100, 700, right? So like this is what you have to think about when you're playing. So so I can conserve all this. I can literally just take everything down. If I wanted, I could just take all my bets down, right? That I'm cool for this shooter, you know? Or we can move our bets. Be like, oh, take me off the 10, 6, 8. Maybe you'll take me off the 4. The 4 hit, right? The 4 hit, I want to go to the 6 this time, right? And, you know, I just don't think another. You can move your bets all the which way you want, you know? You can do whatever. And again, look at that. Boom. 6. 426 pays 175. You can do whatever you want with your money. This is the beauty about craps. Now I have some, you know, play money here. We're up no matter what. So it just depends how much you want to walk away with per shooter. You know, craps is an ever evolving game, right? I'm gonna do that and that because why not? It's an ever evolving game where 7 out. All right, there we go. So we made 400 here. All right, we're bringing this back, and let's get a count. I think we're dead. So we got whacked on a bunch of, I think, $1,200 early on, and I think we just made that all back within a couple shooters. All right. So let's get the count. Down 100 on here. So it's 29. No, that's yeah. No, we're actually up. We're actually up now. This is almost, that's 3,900. 4,000. So this is 4,000. Right? That's 4,000. That's what we bought in for. We're up $125, right? thanks to the back-to-back fours. Again, this is what you have to think about when you're on the table. How am I gonna preserve? Like, I could have just pulled all that back. I literally wasted, $300, $400 on the table when I could have just brought it all back and not have been greedy on that shooter, right? 3, all right, so we got helped out on the come out. The don't pass gets paid, odds on the 3 and the 2. Let's see if we can keep it rolling here. Hard 6. So whenever it's on the 6 and the 8, which we haven't been doing, we've been putting like $300 on the 8, I'm just gonna literally put 360 because it's just a smart move. I'm gonna put 360 and this pays 420, or I'm gonna win $40, right? That's just how it's gonna be. Hard 10. We've been playing and then getting. I'd rather not lose on a 6. And I'll sacrifice hitting all these numbers, right? I'm gonna sacrifice it just because I'm not gonna get burned on a 6. I'm not gonna lose $400 on a 6, right? Now you could play one roll and see if you can get a number and then get out of the not hand, but out of the roll per se. 8. It's a nice little roll. I'm missing it, but still, you can't think about this. 7 out. So we lose this, right? We lose that. Whoop. We lose this, but we win 400. We win $100, or no, we won $40, right? I'm not mad at that. I'm okay with that. You can't, like I said, we didn't talk about early on because it's early here and I'm just making a video and this camera thing's really ticking me off right now. We don't want to gamble with funds we do not have, right? Number 1. Number 2, we don't want to gamble emotionally, right? You want to stick level-headed, want to have fun, you want to have a drink, you want to be out or whatever, you just want to be in a good state of mind. And number 3, when you're in profit, you want to keep the profit. You don't want to give it back. You know how many times I've been up at the casino and giving it back? We've all been there. We've all been there. Let's stop. Get out of that mindset. Coming out. 8. So the same thing. Maybe this time we'll do something a little different. So 8, we're gonna do one roll with $300 out here, and then we're just gonna go cover the 8 with 360, right? And see if we don't get capped on it. 9. All right, perfect. So I just one roll. 5, 4, 9 pays 140. Right? Pays me 140. So now I'm basically gonna take this back. Right? We're just playing smart right now. We're gonna take this back. Why are these not staying in here? Annoying. And then we're gonna go 360 on the 8. We just literally secured profit for the shooter, and now I just want to get out of the hand, right? Or out of the roll. Hard 10. AC Deucey on the Lucy. Field. 9, Nina. 6-3. 5. 8, perfect. So 6, 2, 8. That pays 420. 420. All right, so we're just gonna take this 400. $20. And this all comes back to our rack. So I'm basically up. Nice slice. You have to play smart. This is just playing smart. And again, of course, I'm not getting ruined on the come out rolls right now, right? But that's not gonna happen all the time. It could. 5, 4, 9, Mina. So we're going on the 9. So like Now I'm going to do a 6-8. 6-8, because we're going to play the most common numbers, or you can do the 4-10. It's up to you. I'm going to do a 6-8, and then maybe I'll change my strategy after 1 or 2 rolls. We'll see. 4-2-6. You can do whatever you want. This is craps, baby. So we got 175. Like, I'm up now. Heck, why not? I'm going to do a 3. Let's go back-to-back 6s. Maybe the 6s will get hot. We got a $300 6. I'm going to buy the hard 6. I didn't take any profit yet, and let's see what we can do. Back-to-back 6s. 4-2-6. No hard way, though. Hard way would have been nice. So that pays $350. $350. Now I'm just going to bring this down, right? I just secured insane money right now. I just secured. You have to play smart. Listen, we all want those long, mega, unbelievable God rolls. It's just they're so far and few in between. Now I'm just going back to base. I'm just going back to base. I just secured like $400. 12. Let's hit another 6-8. Let's go. 9. Oh, we got picked off on the 9. Got picked off. That's okay. We lose this. All right. We just reset. Let's go. I'm going to do 6-8 on the come out. Let's see. They're working. 8. 6-2-8. When it comes to the 8, we're going to take this down. All right. That pays $175. We're going to take it down, and we're going to go 360. On a 6 and 8, that's it. This is what we're doing. This is like the strategy. And it's 7 out or an 8. I'm not going to get burned. Hard 6. Why couldn't that happen before? Aces. Man, I've been throwing aces like crazy. It's like just as on par with the yo. There's another yo. That's the 5th yo, I think. I'm going to get a yo counter. We're throwing horns right now. 3. AC Deucey on the Lucy. 7 outs. Made $40. There's 400. Right? This loses. Just made $40. I'm okay with that. And you know what? We're feeling the 6 and the 8 on the come out. Why not? We've been throwing a lot. You have to assess the situation, right? Let's go. 6-1-7. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. That's a $700 loss. Terrible. But again, we're up in profit. We can gamble with it, right? We're not going to do the 6-8 this time. We're just going to go there. 8. Should have played the 6-8. So same thing. This is going to travel here. And all we're doing is 3. Maybe we'll do 1 roll. 150 on the 4 and 10. If we can hit it. Or we'll do the 5. We'll do 5. We'll do this. We'll do that, and then a $100 10. So we got $300 out here. We're trying just 1 roll. Right? 1 roll. We're trying to avoid the 8. 9. Right? So 140. 140, and I'm just going to bring all this down, and we're going to do 360 on the 8. And I think after this roll, we'll tally it up and move on with the day. 549 came right back. 538 pays $420. So we got 420. Take it back. And playing smart, guys. Just play smart. Play the game of craps smart. So this is 4,000, right? 1, 2. Got 4,000 here. Count it. 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. 4,000. Here's profit. 200, 300, 400, 500, 550. 600. All right. 610. $610. Just playing smart. Let me know how you guys did. We're going to be the smart channel now. Just playing risk-free. And again, we got, remind you, we got whacked early on with the sevens and 11s. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Let's get my 4,000 set up for next game. We got 3 in a row, and we were able to overcome a $1,200 loss in the first minute of the thing. Right? Listen, give a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you guys did. We're going to start with more, keep up with more strategies like this. I think this is the way to go. The don't pass with a little bit of hedge up on the top. You can just straight don't pass, $400 at a clip. But I like to hedge the 6 and the 8. It's just, if you can survive to come out and then guarantee money coming back your way, I just don't understand why you wouldn't do that. We've been playing kind of reckless here, but again, that's just to show and see, just to show you that the system bounces back. It's just because of the don't pass. The don't pass, again, you hit some numbers, and then again, we're putting $400 here, right? 400 and then 300 up here. If we can survive the point, get a point of 5, and then throw $300 up here wherever, hit a few, and then 7 out without hitting the 5, we've made some nice chunk of change, right? You can even do 1 or 2 hits and then just kind of go on the 5, for 350, and then guarantee yourself profit no matter what and not getting capped on the 5. Now, you can play like that. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll play like that for 2. You know what? Next video, 2-hour video, an hour and a half video of me playing how I would play this. And let's see if we can make some money. See if we can double, triple, quadruple, maybe quintuple, whatever the word is, our bankroll. All right, guys, I got to get on my day. I just wanted to show a quick little video, another little, spin on the strategy, play it safer. I think this is the way to go, to be honest. And again, you need a little bit of luck with the dice helping you out with some hits when you have the chips on those numbers, of course. You can have $300 on 6 and 6 won't roll for 30 rolls. It could happen. And it has happened here. But you just need a little bit of luck on your side to color up, right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how I did. I'm going to work on the clarity of the video. I don't know what's going on. I think something's off with the calibration with the camera. May need to buy a new camera. But we'll upgrade here. Again, but it's not even about the camera. It's about the content, right? That's what I have to think. If you're here for video quality and instead of the content, you're missing the point. All right, guys. Enjoy your day. Not today. Made money again. $610. Add it to the pot, baby. Take care.